Hello everyone, this is SD Parmar and again you all are welcome back to Clara classes. Today we are going to talk about types of reproduction in organism. Chapter number 1, class 12 biology. Last time what we had discussed, that was about the types of reproduction as well as why does living organism undergo through reproduction, and as we had talked about it that individual for the purpose of continuation its generation, it undergo through a specific phenomenon to produce new individual which is resemble to himself, not in all the manner but some of the manner they would be sharing same expressions, and this kind of organisms who are resemble to each other, pre-existing cell and newly producing cell, them we call a clone of the pre-existing cell. Today we are going to talk about other type of asexual reproduction, and then after we will continue with the sexual reproduction. So as we had talked that asexual reproduction is a specific phenomenon for the production of a copy or a clone in a lower organisms or single cell organisms, though organisms who are made up of a one cell only, or we can say that the complexity of body is not there. The cellular organization which include basic unit cell, so many cells together they form tissues together they form organ to systems. Like in our body only, if we people talk from the head only, we have a nervous system, then respiratory system, digestive system, and then after circulatory system via which the whole body gets the circulation of the minerals and the gases, or digestive system, then after excretory system we have reproductive system we have, and one system who is making coordination of all this system, that is control and coordination. So the organism who are not having this much type of complexity into them, they undergo through asexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction we had talked about fission, and I had given you two types of fission: binary fission in which cell divides into two copies, and multiple fission in which cell divides into multiple copies. So that is the type of binary fission in asexual reproduction. Example also I had given you amoeba and some of the fungi. Then after we had also talked about budding. Budding is a asexual kind of reproduction which is seen especially in the hydra. Now we will talk about the third type of asexual reproduction, that is the spore formation, and we'll start with the board work now. So types of asexual reproduction, and we are starting with spore formation. So spore formation, there could be two type of spores. One is zoospores and another is a conidiospores or conidia also we call it. Okay, so these are the two types of spores which is getting produced via asexual reproduction in a single cell organism only, means the organisms who are in the lower level, means yet the complexity of body level organization is not seen. So in them spore formation would be there, and the zoospores are always non-motile, whether conidiospores are motile spores. The examples for non-motile spores are Protista, some of Alga. Motile spores, it is the example of fungi. We must understand this thing that fungi is a microscopic organism, but it is not prokaryotic, means fungi is a eukaryotic organism but it is multinucleated, it is microscopic, it is the tiny organism but it is not prokaryotic organism. In Whitaker's Five Kingdom classification, fungi has been kept into separate entity rather than moneras. So fungi are eukaryotics but they are microorganisms, and the example here is penicillium. Okay, all the penicillium species are having conidiospore formation. One more kind of here type is there. We can also include them into spore formation, or we can write like other types. I will write here other types of asexual reproduction, in which we can take example of gamules formation. In the example for that, it is sponges. Okay. Vegetative reproduction or vegetative type of propagation, which is seen in some of the plants but not in the higher plants, like angiosperms are the higher plants. The chapter 2 is all about the reproduction in the higher plants, in which we are going to discuss everything about the angiosperms only, because we know that in plant kingdom in class 11 you people have already learnt about the plant kingdoms, that is bryophytes, thallophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperm and angiosperm. In angiosperm we have monocots and dicots. So these angiosperms are the higher plants. So definitely the higher organism, they undergo through the sexual reproduction. Here what we are going to talk, it is about some of the lower plants as well as some other higher plants who undergo through vegetative propagation. Means vegetative propagation could be seen in both lower as well as in the higher plant. So there are a number of examples for vegetative propagation, and for that I will give you one table form, so very easily you people can remember it. Okay, so let us make a table form for the vegetative propagation. So asexual reproduction, in which we are doing vegetative propagation. So here I will write the type of that vegetative propagation, means which of the part of a plant it undergo through asexual reproduction, or for the vegetative propagation which part of the plant is serving as host or working unit, we can say. And here I will write the examples. So many are there, like tuber. So very common formation, tuber formation, and we all know that the tuber formation could be seen in potatoes. Then bulb formation, that is example of onion. Then rhizomes, that is example of ginger. Oof, I mistaken the marker, no problem. Then rhizome. Then runners are there. Runners is the also example, and the example of runner is gladiolus. Some plant undergo through vegetative propagation using the stem only, and the example is sugarcane. Some use leaves, and the very common example is bryophyllum. So these are the examples for the vegetative propagation which is seen in the plants for the asexual reproduction to produce new individual, means copy of themselves, which we call clone. Okay, so here I will also mention the definition of clone, because it is also important thing mentioned in book. Copy of living organism which is produced for the purpose of continuation of generation. Okay, so this much is all about asexual reproduction. Now we will move on with sexual reproduction. Okay, so now let's move further with the sexual kind of reproduction, and I hope you must have finished your copying work. So I am erasing everything. Now sexual reproduction. sexual reproduction. In other words, we also call it syngamy. Okay, and in syngamy, definitely we will be needing. It is the process which is there is a compulsory involvement of two gametes, male gamete and female gamete, and both must be on the different bodies. Okay, not like in plant. In plant we have already learned cross pollination, or in chapter number 2 we will learn cross pollination could be of two types. In one type both male and female gamete would be on the same plant or the same flower. So here what needs, there is a compulsory involvement of two gamete and both should be on the different body. So we can write like this: there is a fusion of two gametes. And definitely the fusion of two gametes, the two gametes are male gamete and female gamete. Now definitely if we are talking here about the syngamy or sexual kind of reproduction, so this sexual reproduction, it is the process not only for the animals but also for the plant. As I have told you that higher plants, angiosperm, they also undergo through sexual kind of reproduction. So here I will mention the names of male and female reproductive organ in both plants and animals. If we are talking about syngamy of plants, then the male reproductive organ is called anther. Whether in female it is called pistil or a carpel. Okay. If we are talking about animals, then male organ sperm and female organ ova or egg. This thing in a brief we will learn in chapter number 2, and this in the chapter number 3, that is human reproduction. Okay, so this is the basic idea about the syngamy. But before starting with the main standard manner topic of the sexual reproduction in higher organism, I would like to talk about one specific phenomenon throughout which some of the microorganisms also undergo the sexual reproduction. Now you people would be definitely confused over here, because earlier I told that all the organisms who are not complex, means tiny organism, microorganism, they undergo through asexual reproduction only. Now I am talking that they are also undergoing through sexual reproduction. Means what happen, sometimes some of the microorganisms, the single cell organism, they also it is their desire to undergo through syngamy. पर जैसे मैंने कहा कि it is a very much needed involvement of two gametes, fusion of two gametes. Now in microorganism, if we take example of bacteria, so it's not possible in them, even we cannot differentiate the male and female gamete. तो फिर कैसे होगा? So यहाँ पर it is not a standard manner of reproduction. That is only reason that I have written down all these things, कि fusion of two gametes is required. So some of the microorganisms, they undergo through syngamy, but not via fusion of two gametes. They undergo through syngamy via transfer of DNA. Via transfer of DNA. DNA is nothing else but our genomic material. And the full form of DNA, definitely you must all would be having ideas. Still I will write down here: deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay. So what do? They transfer their DNA into other organism, and this way they undergo through sexual reproduction. So this process of syngamy via transfer of DNA, it's going to be taken part via three different methods in different organisms, but all would be microorganism only. So these three methods of syngamy in microorganism are conjugation, transformation,